Hey guys, I'm making this video because I've lost my phone. It was an iPhone 10 and it happened yesterday. I was with my family and some friends and we went out about an hour and a half from where I live, and we went on a bike ride for about 20 or 30 Ks, and we ended up going to a cafe after that, and then following the cafe we went to a swimming hole which is about an hour from home. Now, I believe that I lost my phone around the swimming hole sort of area. There was a few people around, not a whole heap, but certainly everybody looked trustworthy, so I'm not really thinking that anyone's stolen it. Now, I went back this morning, back to the waterhole to have a little look around, and there was absolutely nobody there. And I had a look around to everywhere I'd stepped. I went to the rock where I put my shoes on. I went to the place where I put my clothes down, and we had a bit of a swim, and I couldn't locate it anywhere. So I jumped in and had a swim myself anyway, and it was absolutely silent. There was no one around whatsoever. All I could hear was the birds and the flowing water, and the pristine, beautiful scenery was everywhere around me. So I just sat still for a little bit, and while I was doing that, what came to me was, why don't I just let go of this whole needing to have a phone just for a little while and just see how that feels? Because I think that I'm addicted to my phone, just like a lot of other people are. And I just want to unravel some of those addictions, and what is it that I'm grasping at, and what have I been conditioned to need access to on a day-to-day basis, and how does this actually affect my mindset, and how, most importantly, how does this affect my productivity through the day if I'm actually really needing to work on something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set aside 14 days without having a phone, or minimum of 14 days. It may go longer, I'm not sure, of not having any phone. So I just log on to my computer. I can actually see my text messages there, maybe in an afternoon or of a night time, and I'll just check on things as I go. Obviously doing this this video on my computer as well. So let's see how this unfolds. I do use my phone for, I guess what all of us use it for, things like social media, things like just accessing your torch, checking your emails, finances, obviously contacting people and so forth. But I'm not one of these people that require my phone for my job at all times, like, let's just say, a real estate agent or a banker, or someone who always needs their sort of phone with them all the time. So that's the caveat, is that I'm not totally required to use my phone all the time. However, I still have the same sort of desires that everyone else does in terms of just accessing certain apps. So let's see how this unfolds. I'm just going to do a little blog every day, just to give you some introspective insights into how I'm feeling and what I feel like I'm missing out on, and maybe what I've gained, from all of this as well. So stay tuned, and I'll catch you tomorrow if you're interested in following the journey. Thanks, guys.